Supernova Design Company vlog work week 7, February 10. Happy Monday. Also, happy birthday, Uncle Tim. This week, still working on the hall tree. Also on our to-do list, write down our plans to progress in the jiu-jitsu. We have some pull-up goals and all the other stuff, specifically with the business. We'll start working on the designs for the kitchen racks and also the other miscellaneous to-do stuff. At some point we'll definitely go over all the startup stuff and show you what my current project list looks like to get that product going. Yeah, that's it. It seems to be going slow, but that's life, I guess. Here we are back in the shop, Monday again, still, whatever. Just want to give a quick update, show the mess I made and some of the progress as well. Also some funny little open-ended things that got tried and actually didn't get tried because we changed plans. These things happen though, right? Okay, here's our flat boards. Edge flattened on one side, which we will cut into strips and make into panels today. This is for the main box portion of the of our hall tree. Notice these guys used to be long boards cut in half, and I was struggling with an 8-foot 4-quarter board of white oaks, pretty heavy, and trying to keep it flat on there was really not going well. Here's an example of an experiment I tried. I had one on the outside as well, and I don't remember what I think I put that stuff away. I could have been using that bucket. No, I was actually using another bucket of solvent over there to hold that down. Then I realized I'm going to be cutting this. The box has box has 6 sides. One's open. Call that a drawer. Anyway, this has 4. I'm going to be cutting anyway, so I figured might as well just do one of the cuts and just run these pieces through, and then when we glue them together, we'll just make sure that the grain is aligned along the edges when we cut it to the strips. So anyway, lesson learned, still got the mess. Also had some struggles with the joiner yesterday, not joiner's fine, probably more my experience with it. Used it about a year ago was the last project I needed it for. Been doing more metalworking and construction-y projects, fence and home renovation stuff. So when you don't use something for a while, it takes a while to get back used to it. So busted out the hand plane that is a little bit more comfortable. You have a better feel for things. But anyway, got it all working. So yeah, that's it today. Turn these panels into strips and all the way around. Strips to panels. Then panels to a box. Box to a hall tree. That's it. We also got a new little clock up there. It's kind of hard to see, but I went to physical therapy some time ago and noticed they had these nice big red clocks that counted in seconds. It certainly gives you a feel for making the most of a day when you see seconds tick away. For some reason, an analog clock doesn't seem to do the same thing. But anyway, here we are, our little drawer pieces. The other thing we want to get done today is work on gluing those little caps. Those are going to be the small drawers, and want to make sure that it goes well. Because on the plywood we got for the drawer bottom and the sides for the small drawers, the veneer, I guess we could show you instead of talk about it, is incredibly thin on those. I'm not sure if we could do this justice. There we go. So this part, well, you might say, well, Jess, That veneer looks pretty thick to me, but that's not the veneer. The veneer is actually this tiny, tiny little layer on top, which this is a, what is this? 1.3 millimeter lead. So it's tiny. Basically, if you hit it too many times with the sandpaper, you go through it. Our plan is to band it with these guys and then bring that down to size to match and go from there. Could do the half, which we might try that. This is a little bit, the wood here is a bit thicker than the feeling it, so we may actually go that way. But we'll have to check and see on another project where I put some trim around the edge of a piece of plywood and had a little lip, and then getting it flat went right through the plywood real quick. So I want to make sure to avoid that this time. Well, people of Earth, hey, startup Supernova Design Company, work week 7, February 11th, 7/11. Let's go gambling. Yesterday we had some challenges getting the boards flat. Learning OJT is not the easiest thing in the world. I'd used the planer before. Had to take a few deep breaths, take a step back, check that everything was square and flat where it should be on the jointer. Convinced myself that that was all good and had been done properly. And then just kind of had to back up and see what was going on slowly. It didn't help that day that it was fasting. So anytime you're learning something or trying to refresh something, I wouldn't recommend fasting on that day. Makes patience a challenge, which is probably the most important part of learning is patience. Figuring that out as we go. Anyway, making the board flat is just a real exciting exercise in applied geometry. What does it mean to be flat? You certainly look at it a lot different than you would if you haven't tried to make a board exactly flat. Anyway, got things settled, took a few steps back and to take a few steps forward. Did some simpler passes, marked up the boards a little bit, see what was going on. Stopped and thought and made it all better. Quick heads up, anybody following any YouTube video on anything, the folks are going to make it look a lot easier than it is. They're probably going to cut out the swearing and the mistakes. Not that I did a whole lot of swearing. Anyway, today it's 24 degrees, so we got the heaters on in the shop, going to let that heat up while we do the vlog. Also, I've been running across little design finds that I find here and there. It's like, oh man, that's a good idea, or that's cool, or that looks good, or that works good. Got one of those I found yesterday on a digital clock. We're gonna make a short today and post that, see how that goes. Because it's really cool to find places where people are thinking and caring about something. And that's kind of hopefully why I'm getting into this business and why I like doing it. Because yeah, when stuff works right, it makes our life better. When it lasts a long time, it makes the planet better. And yeah, that's why we're doing this. Yeah, after the design find segment, gonna go back into the workshop and do some glue up again. Got that all settled, and now it's just a matter of getting the work done. The education part, I think, is done. The confidence is time, or it's time to get the confidence to start matching the knowledge and the skills. All right, thanks. Catch up with you later. Cheers. Feb 12, Wednesday, work week 7. Supernova Design Company startup vlog. I guess I probably don't need to be saying that every time. Anyway, yesterday's progress, or lack thereof, found a I don't know, a whole bunch of files everywhere and got lost. I was supposed to the goal yesterday was to post 2 videos, which was actually the goal today. But noticed I had just a complete mess and was trying to figure out what files went to what week and So anyway, got organized yesterday and got a plan going, and it's certainly a challenge to balance how much time do you spend planning and organizing versus doing. I think yesterday I probably went up and touched and passed the line, and should have done more doing a video editing and posting than organizing. But anyway, that's the past. We are organized now. We got our little directories, we got our game plans, we got our schedule set. So we're working to a clear goal. That's it. So like I said, today's goal is to get our first short out, which is going to be the first of the design finds. And then the vlog from last week's, one thing I got confused about was, you shoot it on this day, you post on this day, do you title it this week or that week, and da-da-da-da-da. So it was, that's all sorted now. All the file names off the Android camera come in a year, day, month. Switch that year, month, day format. So we're posting that was the week that it was in, and just trying to keep everything like that. And found that I had missed a week, so this next one might be a little bit longer. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. One last thing that we forgot, Feb 12th. Happy birthday, Annika. Love you so much. Appreciate everything you've done for me since I was a little one. Love you. All right, Supernova Design Company. Happy Valentine's Day startup vlog. Great weather up in the Pacific Northwest today. The day we've got our first shorts published. We have a design finds video up and a why you needed 10 tape measures video up. So we got that done. Had a little row with the wife regarding making videos versus making furniture, and she's absolutely right. But I think it's the right thing to do, to be learning a skill and developing that for the business long term. So yeah, anyway, back to the shop, back to making some furniture, and that's it. Moving forward, enjoying the snow. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you get some.